Hello there. It's me, Tracy B., the owner, founder, and creator of The Divorce Solutionist. It's been a long time since I've come and talked to you guys, and I miss you. Yeah, I do, actually, to some degree. I've been so overwhelmed with so many things that I decided to come in Facebook and YouTube and tell you all what's going on at The Divorce Solutionist and with me, Tracy B. So, oh my God, I've been so busy trying to get the word out, trying to make headway, trying to develop some new things and new resources and new tools and new kits and trying to create all sorts of relationships and partnerships and collaborations and getting to know people and getting to, oh, the list just doesn't end. So, but I wanted to come in and tell you about a few things specifically that I'm working on, that I'm really working on, sans all the promises I've been making in the last few years about what's coming. Well, it's all coming together this year. Yes. Every single thing I said I was going to create, I actually put time into for the past 6 months and have been working on creating them. So by September, most of the things that I wanted to put out there will be done or a solid plan will be in place. So let's start with what those things are. Well, let me back up and talk about what's already in existence. My podcast. My podcast is still active. I still release a new episode twice a month, every other week. At some point, I will resume once a week, but for right now, because I'm so busy, I can only get to doing that twice a month. So, yes, go and tune in. There's a new episode released every Wednesday at noon, around noon Eastern Standard Time, and I am still just discussing things that are relevant to pro se and family court. So, I haven't opened it up to guests yet. I thought I would be ready, but there's so much information that I want to get out to pro se that I don't want to sort of muddy the waters by having guests on. So I'm still talking, just informing and uplifting and enlightening and supporting and advocating on my bi-weekly, podcast. So check it out, Self-Represented in Family Court. And when you check it out, a lot of times I will mention a free tool that I have created that I will upload to the site. So you can only get it if you listen to the podcast, though. Sorry. The other thing that's still in play is I still have my Facebook group, but I'm not that active because I have so much going on. But I still do. I still have the blog. Um, I don't blog regularly like I should because, again, everybody who knows me knows that material is usually original. Lately, I have been using AI, but I still when I create something with AI, I still actually 75% of it is still my original thoughts. So I edit it up the wazoo. I just use it as like a framework. So doing all of that, and I do have help, but it doesn't matter. I can't mimic my brain. I don't think just yet. I'm working on it though through AI. But so what else do I still have? I still have my offers. You can still book a strategy session for an hour, or you can work with me monthly or 3 months or 6 months at a time. I still do trial preparation. I still offer unbundled services, uncontested divorces, process serving, legal research, judge lookup, attorney vetting, um, what else? And document prep and document review. I still do all of those things. So now that you know what I still do, let me talk about what's coming, what's new. So, number one, my AI workshop for family court slash family law. This workshop this is really a tester that's being done May 21st. But this workshop, I plan to improve and build and perfect over the next several months so that it is the leader, it's the groundbreaking, it is the best and the only AI for family law, family court, specifically for pro se litigants workshop that is of its kind. It's the first of its kind, number one. And because it's the first of its kind, I plan to make it something historical. Yes, I do. I know that's a big, big, big feat, but I'm up for the challenge. So the first workshop is May 21st. It's $37. It's going to be probably 2 hours. I am going to have someone do a portion of it, someone who has a AI background. And I will repeat the workshop and it will get better. But if you want to be on the groundbreaking, you want to be ahead of most people and find out how to use AI correctly in family law, how to maximize its use, how to present what you've produced from using AI, that is the workshop to join because it's specifically tailored for pro se litigants and it specifically focuses on using AI in family court and in family law cases. So that's May 21st. It's $37. If you want to upgrade to the VIP, it's an additional $99 and it's going to be a smaller group. And in the VIP, I'm going to go over some things with people who have specific questions about their specific cases using AI. So it's almost like a group strategy session that we're going to do. And in the workshop, you'll get some handouts, well, not handouts, some downloads and some worksheets that you can use to help you better understand how to use it effectively. So I'm excited about that, but I'm more excited about the future of that specific course. So the other thing is I am almost done with my course. This course is going to be it. Oh my God, it's so much in this course because it will include almost everything that I've ever talked about since I've been a pro se strategist and advocate. So if you've been following me from day one and you've heard all the Tracyisms and my truths and my strategic perspective on everything family court slash family law, it's going to be in that course. That's the course. And it's finished. I just have to edit it otherwise. My VA finished it finally. It's like 20 something modules. And I think I still have to add a few things. So I have to edit it now, which is probably going to take me about another month to edit it and really get it to the way I want it to be. But it's I my intention is to have it released, fully released by the end of May, early June, the latest. So I'm excited about that. It's going to be 199. It's only going to be 199 while I iron out the kinks. Once I get those kinks ironed out, I'm going to increase the price because that course is going to be all any pro se litigant needs to navigate their family court case. Nah, not quite. Some of you will need additional support, but it's going to give you a ground work. It's going to set that frame work for you to understand where I'm coming from when I work with people one on one. So it's kind of like a teaser or like intro to working directly with me. This course, everything I've said or talked about or blogged about or podcast about or wrote about, posted about, whatever, it's going to be included in that course. Because it's so much though, it's going to be very long, but you'll have access to it for as long as you need. So that's coming out again, hopefully by the end of May. It's done. I just have to edit it and get it like really tweaked, fine tuned. So the other thing is my book. Yes, my book is finally going to be released. That's going to take a little longer because again, it's going to be somewhat similar to the course, but if you prefer to have something in black and white where there's more worksheets, there'll be some guest appearances in the book. There's going to be a little bit more resources in the book. Um, then you can do both. You can do both. Definitely can do both. But the book is probably not going to be released. It's probably not going to be done until the end of the summer. Maybe before, but definitely not before the end of June because I take the summers off, so it's kind of hard. But I do have moments during the summer where I do want to do some sort of work, so that'll be the project that I work on. So look forward to the book. And then one other thing that I'm super, super excited about, that is my new app. Oh my God. Oh my God. This app is going to be a game changer. Absolutely. This app is going to change the way pro se litigants approach their cases. This app is the closest anybody's going to get, including myself, to cloning my brain, to cloning my strategic perspective on everything family court or family law. It's going to be your critical thinking partner. It's going to be uh, it's going to be a game changer. Trust me. Trust me. The app should be released by the end of May. Also, I'm probably gonna have to iron out some kinks, but um, more details further along the line. But those are the things that are coming up. The other thing, which is kind of related but not quite directly related, is my nonprofit. My nonprofit, which is Pro Se Advocacy, is on the way, and we have some huge plans for it in the fall for my nonprofit, which is it's about me advocating for the treatment and the perception of pro se in the family court, in the legal arena, period, but specifically for family court. So um, that's one of the projects that I really plan on spending a lot of time working on during the summer. So that's probably going to be, it's not probably, it's going to be up and running before the October, which is a super important month for the nonprofit because, but I'll give more details then. But I just wanted to check in and let you know that those are the things that's coming up that I've been working on. And then the other reason I wanted to come on here is to kind of give you some sort of insight about the workshop specifically because the workshop is the next thing on the agenda and it's important that people are aware of what the workshop is going to do, how it's going to help you, specifically if you're pro se and you're in family court. Um, so I have, I think what's today? I have 3 or 4 weeks before the workshop. So I'm going to come on here a few times a week, giving you a few pointers, a few tips, a few benefits, a few features of the workshop of using AI in family court, period. And during the workshop, I'll go a little bit more in detail about them. But so if you're interested or curious about using AI in family court or family law, and you want some sort of sneak peeks, some tips, some practical tips, some little teasers about what I'm going to talk about in the 2 hour workshop, then turn your notifications on so that every time I go live on this page, you will be notified and you will be present to hear what I have to say. Because I don't know what's going on with Facebook. I think they delete lives or whatever. Whatever, you'll have them. So just tune in. So anyway, those are all the things that I wanted to come in for and let you know and bring you up to speed. If you have any questions about anything that I just discussed, please don't hesitate to email me at divorcecoachesq@gmail or Tracy at thedivorcesolutions.com. Either of those, right? I would say DM me too on Facebook, but it doesn't work all the time, and it's a mess. So anyway, or you can just comment on any of my posts because I hired a new social media manager, so he's really good at posting about topics too that I'm working on. So you can comment on those as well. So anyway, I hope all is well with each and every one of you. I can't wait to see you in a workshop or this coming workshop or a future workshop or be a guest on my podcast or somewhere or work with you one-on-one actually too. That's an option too. But anyway, until next time, thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you. Until later.